love the challenge. I've had so much fun doing this. I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. So this week I've decided we are going to take all of my favorite elements out of the last 7 weeks, put it together and make one awesome workout. So let's get on the mat. I'll see you soon. Get straight into those oil rigger push-ups. So keep your ankle in line with your hip and let's bend and straighten those elbows, keeping a lovely straight line through your whole body. We're almost like a little seesaw here. We've got 10 reps. On your 10th one, let's come into some pulses with our arms, just pulsing up and down a couple of centimeters each way for 10. And let's pulse that ankle to the sky for 10 little pulses, keeping those elbows bent. Time to swap sides. Let's send that right leg long now. Pick it on up. Let's bend and straighten at the elbows. These are my favorite little butt push-ups. Let's pulse through those arms for 10 little pulses. Then pulse that heel to the sky for 10 little pulses. Okay, let's come into some wall handstands for week number 2. Now, I'm adding a little bit of raw audio in here because I struggled this week to do these. So I'm going to show you my failure. This is failure number 1. This is failure number 2. I struggled to get that leg straight. I was still proud though because they're a lot of fun to do. I was attempting to do one on each side, but I could not get both sides perfect. And my friend kept calling me at the stage as I'm trying to sort out my new website. So yes, this was a little bit of a mess. I was fatigued, but hey, we got there. I hope you guys have better luck. Let's see if we can do 2 on each side. Okay, one last try. I've sped it up so we don't get bored here. Let's get straight into some chest lifts now. So lay down, we're going to cross our left leg over our right. Let's come up through center for our first 10. So big exhale as you bring your head, neck and shoulders up. Inhale as you lower. Make sure those elbows stay nice and wide and your head's heavy. Let's start to rotate towards that left knee as we come on up for our next 10. Let's add a leg lift for our next 10, crunching nice and deep. Now hold up in your chest lift. Let's lift and lower those legs 10 times. Now have a quick little break while we swap sides. We're going to start by coming up through center again. So big exhale as you bring your head, neck and shoulders up. Inhale as you lower. Add that rotation for our next 10, rotating to our right knee. Keep going with those chest lifts. Let's add our leg lift in for our next 10. And hold yourself up here for your last 10. Let's lift and lower those legs. Okay, let's come into our mermaid position. We're going to do some leg lifts here, so let's lower down onto our elbows. We're going to keep our foot flexed and let's start to lift and lower our top leg. On that next lift, keep that leg lifted. Let's bend and extend at the knee for 10. And then keep that leg nice and long. We're going to lift and lower our straight leg. Let's lift that leg up high and do 10 little pulses. We're going to draw 5 little circles one way and 5 little circles the other way. Bend that leg back in. Let's swap sides. Come on up. We'll swing our legs around the other way and then let's place that next elbow down. Lying down on our side, we're going to lift and lower with a bent knee and flex foot. On that next lift, keep that leg lifted. Let's bend and extend at the knee. Point that toe, keep that leg nice and long, and let's lift and lower for 10. Drawing 5 little circles one way and 5 little circles the other way. Okay, we upped our core game in week 5, so let's bring those legs up into our tabletop position. Head heavy in our hands, and let's come into our full chest lifts. Coming up with an exhale, using your hands to pull yourself deeper into that crunch. Place your hands back behind your head and then lower back down. Rollovers next, so send those legs to the ceiling. Then we're going to slowly bring our bottom up with a big exhale. Make sure those legs are parallel and we'll roll ourselves back down onto the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Circle those legs out and around and let's go back up and over. See if you can get about 5 of these in. Moving on to those side bends now. So let's sit like a pretty little lady at the beach. Top legs forward, bottom legs back. We're going to push ourselves up and let's send our top hand to the sky. We're in our side plank here. Now can you thread your needle, bringing that top arm under your bottom underarm and then shoot it back up towards the ceiling. Let's do about 3 or 4 of these. out nice and long. Push that bottom up to the sky and we'll take that top hand up with it in our lovely side bend. Make sure your wrist stays under your shoulder for this one. So we're in a lovely straight line. Let's do the same amount that we did on the other side, so aim for 3 or 4. Into our lovely rollovers next. So reach your hands out long, reach your legs out long. We'll take our fingers up to the sky and then slowly peel on up into our roll up. Reach towards your legs and then we'll hinge back and slowly roll ourselves back down to the mat. So let's do about 3 of these. We roll on up, let's bring our legs up off the ground too. Reach for your toes. Oh, I didn't quite make it there, but I bet you guys can at home. Okay, let's try again. Reach to those toes, pick those legs up in our perfect teaser position and slowly come back down. Let's see if we can do 2 more. Nice and long, and let's lift and lower that leg for 10. And then flex your foot, swing it forward, point your toes, send it back. Can you draw the same line each time? We've got 10 of these. Finishing with 5 little circles one way and 5 little circles the other way. Done. Extend that top leg long. Make sure your elbows pointed towards the ceiling, and let's lift and lower that straight leg. Flex to go forward, point to go backward, drawing that same line each time. See if you can keep that leg lifted as high as possible. There's 5 little circles one way and 5 little circles the other way. Turn that leg back in, give that bottom a thank you pat. We are all done. Thank you guys so much